What is going on, guys? My name is Cosmix and welcome to some Titanfall gameplay. I am finally back in business when it comes to uploading videos. I have been absent for about the past week, if not longer, when it comes to uploads, and that is basically due to the fact that I have been extremely busy. I know I mentioned that in I think the last video I uploaded, but I've just been busy with college work and actual part-time work. Obviously they are my priorities when it comes to life, I suppose. Socialising with friends and family. I've just been coming home absolutely knackered and basically had to do either college work or had like a social event to go to, something like that, social gathering. So just been extremely busy. But anyway, as I said at the start of this video, during my lack of an upload, a little game known as Titanfall launched, which I think a few of you may know, or maybe not. Anyway, it's the Xbox One, Xbox 360 and PC exclusive. I picked it up on the Xbox One on launch day and I've been having tons of fun with it. So we're basically going to kind of discuss that within this video, not go into like too much in depth because I did do a first impressions video on the beta. Obviously the game is a lot more, well, there's a lot more to it than the beta, but so anyway, let's basically kind of talk about what I feel about the game and where it's good and where it's bad, or where it could be improved. So anyway, where it's good, basically it's such a fun game. At first I had doubts about the bots, and well, mainly the bots was the biggest doubt in the 6v6, but the bots, the more you play the game, you realise why the bots are there, and it actually becomes fun to kill them the more you play the actual game. As you just saw there, a dragon dropped down and just killed one of them grunts. So that is another thing that I actually like within this game. It is the map design. It's varied and extremely good, considering they had to consider for both pilots and titans. So the size and routes you can take throughout the maps are extremely good, and the diversity is really good as well, from desert maps, as you can see here. This one is called Boneyard. I'm actually playing Attrition, by the way. It's actually quite a good game. I get 79 attrition points total, the like kind of MVP of the game. However, we did lose, which kind of sucks, but hey, you can't do good all the time, I suppose. But anyway, as I said, this map is called Boneyard. It's kind of a deserty map, but the maps do vary a lot. I've been on a map with like water, like a swamp sort of style map. There's obviously Angel City and Fracture from the beta, which are both kind of like, well, Angel City, I believe, is obviously a city that's small and loads of little buildings to jump on. Fracture is kind of like a grassland with the odd rubble building within it. But anyway, as I said, the maps are extremely varied and the routes are well done. The actual game mechanics of the game are fantastic. The free running is just, it's something else. It makes the game so good, even without titans. If you just had like the actual pilots with the free running capabilities and the verticality of the game, if that's even a word, and the map layout, as I said, the game would be fantastic even without the titans. That's another thing I'd like to bring up. The balance between the pilot and the titan is also another thing that is fantastic in my opinion. The fact, as you saw there, even though a titan is like a 24-foot giant robot that can instantly kill you by either stepping on you or firing a 40mm rocket or chain gun rounds or plasma, like electricity plasma rail sort of things, you know, I still have a chance of killing one by hopping on its back and shooting its heart, I suppose you could say. So yeah, the balance is great. As for the things that I don't necessarily like about the game or could be improved, is there needs to be more weapons in my opinion. There is only a handful of weapons, like 2 assault rifles, 2 sniper rifles, in which like 3 sniper rifles, I suppose you could say, if you class the G2A, I think it's called, as a sniper rifle, but it's basically a semi-automatic rifle, kind of like the FAL or something from Call of Duty, that sort of gun. If you class that as a sniper rifle, then there's 3. There is another semi-automatic sniper rifle, and then there is a full bolt action one, I believe it is. That's the last gun you unlock. But anyway, there's like 3 sniper rifles, 1 shotgun, 2 assault rifles, and 2 SMGs, something like that, which isn't a lot when you compare it to other games such as Battlefield and Call of Duty, which is a shame, since like you do have to basically compare this game to them, since it is of the same genre. But hopefully with maybe future DLC or updates, or maybe a sequel, which I presume they will make a sequel, considering it has like doubled the Xbox One sales within the UK, that is, anyway. Yeah, they should definitely add more weapons, whether it be DLC updates or when it comes to a sequel. It could also do with a few more abilities instead of the cloak stim, which makes you run very fast. The cloak obviously makes you go invisible, and then there is another one which is like an active radar pulse, which you can get from burn cards anyway. So I think they definitely need more abilities. As for like I think it's called kits, which is like they've got like tier 1 and tier 2 kits, and them things are kind of like, you know, faster reload and extra lethal, sort of like if you have satchel charges on, for instance, instead of having 2 you get 3. Them sort of things, or reload while running. Like, they're kind of like perks, but they're not. But these could do, they're reasonable. You know, you have got a fair selection of it. I think it's about 8 per tier, so they're reasonable, but still, the more the better personally, as long as it doesn't go too complicated. Obviously sometimes simplicity is better. So yeah, overall I am more than impressed with the game. I actually had my first kind of party on the Xbox One, and as in like I've never actually been in party chat on the Xbox One since I got it at Christmas time, just gone. So when Titanfall came out, me and a friend actually were able to go in a party for the first time. It was the first time I've actually played with anyone on the new Xbox One, so that was a nice change as well, talking to other people and actually playing with other people, because when you have communication within a game like Titanfall especially, it does help you win. So anyway, I think this pretty much wraps up this commentary. It does feel good to be back behind the microphone and talking again, even though this commentary may be kind of like, may feel a bit forced to some of you, but personally it's not. I thought this would be a good commentary to do since the game's recently launched, hasn't even been out a week yet. It's good to get a new video out and kind of get back on the uploading cycle, that sort of thing. So anyway guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's good to be back, and I shall see you all in future videos.